Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
The act of departing. A variation that deviates from the standard or norm. The act of departing. Euphemistic expressions for death. The act of departing. Euphemistic expressions for death. Advancing toward a goal. Persuading him was easy going. In full operation. A going concern. The act of departing. Something that people do or cause to happen. A legal document signed and sealed and delivered to effect a transfer of property and to show the legal right to possess it. He signed the deed. Something that people do or cause to happen. Something that people do or cause to happen. Pretend to have certain qualities or state of mind. He acted the idiot. Behave unnaturally or affectedly. She's just acting. Something that people do or cause to happen. A legal document codifying the result of deliberations of a committee or society or legislative body. Perform an action, or work out or perform an action. Think before you act. A short performance that is part of a longer program. He did his act 3 times every evening. Perform on a stage or theater. She acts in this play. Have an effect or outcome, often the one desired or expected. How does your idea work in practice? Behave in a certain manner. Show a certain behavior. Conduct or comport oneself. You should act like an adult. Play a role or part. She wants to act Lady Macbeth, but she is too young for the role. A manifestation of insincerity. He put on quite an act for her benefit. A subdivision of a play or opera or ballet. Be engaged in an activity, often for no particular purpose other than pleasure. Be suitable for theatrical performance. This scene acts well. Discharge one's duties. She acts as the chair. Gradually ceasing to be visible. The act of leaving secretly or without explanation. Ceasing to exist. He regretted the disappearance of Greek from school curricula. The event of passing out of sight. The act of leaving secretly or without explanation. Kill intentionally and with premeditation. Send away towards a designated goal. The property of being prompt and efficient. It was done with dispatch. Killing a person or animal. The act of sending off something. An official report, usually sent in haste. Complete or carry out. Dispose of rapidly and without delay and efficiently. He dispatched the task he was assigned. Kill without delay. The traitor was dispatched by the conspirators. The act of passengers and crew getting aboard a ship or aircraft. The act of passengers and crew getting aboard a ship or aircraft. Move out of or depart from. An opening that permits escape or release. Pass from physical life and lose all bodily attributes and functions necessary to sustain life. Euphemistic expressions for death. Lose the lead. The act of going out. An acknowledgement or expression of goodwill at parting. The act of departing politely. He disliked long farewells. An abrupt and unannounced departure, without saying farewell. Leave unchanged or undisturbed or refrain from taking. Leave it as is. Remove oneself from an association with or participation in. She wants to leave. Leave behind unintentionally. Produce as a result or residue. Transmit, knowledge or skills. Leave your name and address here. Put into the care or protection of someone. Leave your child in the nurse's care. Move out of or depart from. Leave the room. The period of time during which you were absent from work or duty. A 10 days leave to visit his mother. Be survived by after one's death. The act of departing politely. He took his leave. Go away from a place. At what time does your train leave? Leave or give by will after one's death. Make a possibility or provide opportunity for, permit to be attainable or cause to remain. This leaves no room for improvement. Act or be so as to become in a specified state. Go and leave behind, either intentionally or by neglect or forgetfulness. Have left or have as a remainder. 19-8 leaves 11. Permission to do something. She was granted leave to speak. The act of departing politely. A line of scalp that can be seen when sections of hair are combed in opposite directions. The act of departing politely. Parting is such sweet sorrow. The activity of flying a glider. The work of a sailor. Riding in a sailboat. The departure of a vessel from a port. Goods carried by a large vehicle. The act of sending off something. Humorous or satirical mimicry. A composition that imitates or misrepresents somebody's style, usually in a humorous way. A departure, especially of airplanes. The initial ascent of an airplane as it becomes airborne. A method of birth control in which coitus is initiated but the penis is deliberately withdrawn before ejaculation. Avoiding emotional involvement. A retraction of a previously held position. The termination of drug taking. Formal separation from an alliance or federation. The act of ceasing to participate in an activity. The act of taking out money or other capital. The act of withdrawing. The withdrawal of French troops from Vietnam. The act of withdrawing blood, tumors, etc. The nurse was expert at the withdrawal of blood. The act of passengers and crew getting aboard a ship or aircraft. A structure of boards. The act of breaking away or withdrawing from. A breaking away from family and neighborhood. Departing hastily. Send away towards a designated goal. The property of being prompt and efficient. killing a person or animal. The act of sending off something. An official report, usually sent in haste.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.